Okay, today I want to talk about some of the main points that you want to show on the 2012 Camry whenever you show a customer this car. First of all, two powertrain, your 4-cylinder V6 engine. Your 4-cylinder engine provides you with 178 horsepower, 170 pound-feet of torque. Gas mileage in that car went up 3 points from the 2011 model, up to 25 city, 35 highway, best in class. No other midsize sedan offers you that kind of gas mileage out of the 4-cylinder engine. The V6 engine produces 268 horsepower, 248 pound-feet of torque, and that also goes up 1 point as far as gas mileage from the 2011 model for 21 city, 30 highway. Also best in class for a V6 midsize sedan. That was mainly achieved by shaving a lot of weight out of this car from the 2012 model. Toyota took out 150 pounds out of this model compared to the 2011, which is going to affect obviously your gas mileage, also acceleration and handling. Speaking of handling, we revised the suspension in the rear, but also in the front. We use something now called reverse wound coil springs. What that's going to do is allow the car to have extremely perfect straight line stability, especially on the highway, something the old car really lacked. Unbelievable highway stability on this car. Be sure to point that out when you're doing the test drive. Underneath the engine here, we also now added electric power steering, which is not on the 11 model. Electric power steering takes out that hydraulic pump, belts and hoses, and of course the hydraulic fluid you would need for the electric power steering. It makes the steering more precise. You can also program it for different models, and it does save gas as well. As long as we're under the hood here, I should also mention, of course, that every Toyota comes with 2 years, 25,000 miles, complimentary maintenance. Your first 5 services are covered through Toyota Care. In addition to that, you get roadside assistance on this car, and something special on the 2012 Camry. Your roadside assistance on this car is for 5 years, unlimited miles for all vehicles sold until January 3rd. So one of the few manufacturers to offer you complimentary maintenance with our vehicle. Come on to the side of the car to show you a few of the things. This SE model is exclusive. It's going to provide you with a different bumper cover and a more aggressive grille here. The other vehicles don't provide you as aggressive as a front grille or a bumper cover. Something you'll find on all 2012 Camrys now, which many customers will appreciate, is folding mirrors, now standard on every single 2012 Camry. Something else I want to point out too, which kind of contributes to the straight line stability and highway stability of the car, which I had mentioned before, is this little fin here. You see this little fin? This is called a vortex generator. This is actually technology that we took from F1 racing. And what this allows the car to do is, when you drive, typically, a vehicle will punch a hole in the air. And what a vortex generator does is, rather than punching the hole in the air going around the side of the vehicle, this will actually pull the air toward the vehicle to help keep the vehicle more stable at higher speeds. This actually takes effect at any speed above 25 miles an hour, but it does help this car stay extremely straight and stable on the highway. Continue down this way. I wanted to share with you the interior on this car. All Camrys are going to feature this leather-like material with genuine stitching on the top of the dashboard. This is one of the finest interiors you will find in any vehicle in the mid-size sedan class. No other vehicle has stitching like this. Typically something you'd find in a luxury car, but now it is now standard on every single 2012 Camry. Back seat in this car is absolutely phenomenal. Your leg room has increased by about a ½ an inch. We've added more knee room by cutting out the backs of the front seats here for added knee room. We've retained the flat floor. Also, when I do sit in this car, it is very easy to get into. Another reason being that the rear door has been extended for better ingress and egress. You see the added knee room here with the seat back cut out provides great knee room. And underneath here, if I were to shut the door, a lot of taller passengers sit with their knees out like this. You can actually fit your knees underneath the window switch here for added knee room here. Let me show you the trunk. Trunk in this car increased by about a half a cubic foot. We also have the largest opening of any mid-size sedan in the class. This trunk lid opens up past a 90-degree angle so you don't hit your head when you're loading things into the trunk. We've narrowed the rear bumper here and decreased the liftover height, so it's very, very easy to put objects into the trunk. You can just take your belongings and throw them right into the back. Something new for 2012 is the fact that we have a 60-40 split rear folding seat in every single model, including the SE. Last year the SE you could not fold down the seats, and the XL you could not fold down the seats. All models now have a 60-40 split seat in the back. Great feature. I mentioned the Vortex generator over by the side mirror. There's a second location for the Vortex generator, which is here on the taillight. So you'll have one by your side view mirror, you'll have one here on the taillights. Come around this side. Also, something else I want to share with you is the sound deadening material you will find in this car. Even with the weight reduction in the car, we didn't reduce any sound deadening material in the car. One thing you can show your customer, which you're not going to find on many other mid-size sedans, is the felt material in the rear wheel wells here. What this is going to do is cut down on a lot of road noise and any road debris that you might kick up as you're driving down the road. Let's talk safety equipment for a moment. For 2012, we've added 3 more airbags to this vehicle. Before, the Camry was the only vehicle other than the Ford Fusion Hybrid to give you 7 airbags with the driver's side knee airbag. For 2012, we've added a passenger side knee airbag as well as side bolster airbags for the rear seats, which are located right here. So in the event of a side collision, not only will the rear seat passengers have a curtain airbag, they'll also have a side bolster airbag to protect their shoulder and torso. These side bolster airbags are also compatible with child seats. We're projected to have a 5-star crash test rating on this car from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. Inside this car, you'll see that the stitching is continued on the driver's side. We also have a new stereo lineup in the car, a feature known as N-Tune. What N-Tune is going to allow you to do is to pair your smartphone to the car, smartphone meaning Droid, iPhone, or certain Blackberries. Download an app from Toyota and be able to use data services on your head unit like stocks, sports, fuel prices, weather, and traffic, as well as Bing web search, point of interest search, and Pandora radio. An upgraded version will provide you with movietickets.com, opentable.com, as well as iHeartRadio.com. Even if you don't have N-Tune, you will have a touchscreen audio display in your LE. Bluetooth is standard on every single model of Camry, even your base L. We also provide you with a USB port in every single car, and your N-Tune will also provide you with high definition radio and satellite radio. This truly is the best car in the mid-size sedan class with the most standard features, the best safety, the best gas mileage, the best maintenance coverage, and the absolute best driving dynamics of any mid-size sedan out there.